So let's talk about the inherent imbalance in communication that I have with people who might want to live here. I have all this stuff out there, all these videos and things I've written, and I get mail from some people who have almost no social media footprint. Almost no social media footprint. I don't know who they are. So they're talking to me and they know who I am, and I'm talking to them and I don't know who they are. That's a serious imbalance. How can we fix that? Well, I guess phone conversations are a way to go. That's great. I have limited time and I get lots of emails from people who would like to be part of a project like this. And I respect that. I think they're an amazing group of people, potentially, but I don't know that. I have no way of knowing them. I guess maybe they have LinkedIn, so I can know their job history. That helps. What productive things have they done with the world? Hopefully they have something online of their creative work if they're a creative type person. Hopefully I can see their Facebook profile and see who they're friends with and what things they follow and what types of things they post, to have some vision of them at all. I think if you really think the Bosque is cool and you want to be part of it, as best you know, then I think you should make some videos. Make some videos of yourself, and obviously some people decide not to do that. That's fine. It's an odd thing to do. But that's how you become a known individual to me. And I need to know you to consider you to be here because you're going to affect the rest of my life. I'm looking for long-term people. And most of the contact I have with people who are looking for long-term is fairly poor. One-liners, or sometimes more lines, or even worse, you know. I want to go there, I want to live there. Okay. Was there anything you think I might need to know? I still haven't made a form for applying. I should do that. I guess I have to take a leadership role over people who aren't willing to lead themselves. And there are some people who contact me who are cool. They're leaders, they're producing things, they understand, they have some empathy, and they actually tell me who they are. That's cool, even if they don't have a social networking profile. It's not a requirement, but I have to know who the heck people are. So, yeah, so anyway, I'm ready to get to know people. One of the ways that they can do that is making their own videos to describe their view of the world. Now, so this is for the minority of people then who are willing to do that and who are up for it, who are up for the public side of broadcasting Bosque Village. Fucking dogs. I'm supposed to have all these dogs on leashes and not have all of them here in town, but there's the ideal and there's the reality. That's true with people as well. So how can we figure out if you can have a positive life here, a positive impact, if we can not have conflicts, if we can think at higher levels, we can act in appropriate ways and find ways for each person to have the maximum value for their effort. I mean, there's a lot of tricky goals there. There goes one of my favorite guys over there. That is Don Caballero, Don Jose, whatever. And he's going into town with the charcoal he made that he burned in a big mountain of wood. And he's like 90-something years old. And he goes down to town with his burro every day, him walking in the burro carrying the charcoal. And then he sells it for not very much. I want to be like that guy someday, you know. He knows what he's doing, he knows his place, and his relationships with his customers and with the wood that he harvests, which is very little wood, by the way. To keep this guy alive, it's not a lot of wood. And we all use fuel of some kind, so I don't want to hear any criticisms of this guy. 90-some years old, and he's still kicking ass. That's great. More dog conflicts. Anyway, so we'll have conflicts if you want to be a resident here. We'll have ways we figure out of serving each other. I don't know what those will be. I don't know. But anyway, I'd love to get to know you if you're a person who's interested in the place longer term. But then the question is, how do we get to know each other? The easiest way is go ahead and visit. You know, I have put so much out there for you to see about who I am and what the place is. Anything you can put out there is helpful. But if not, that's fine too. We can just get to know each other somehow. So visiting is great. I think a month is a good amount of time to plan for, because you get to know the place, you get to know the real Brian, somewhat, whatever, whoever that is. I get to know you, which is very important, and it'll be an interesting adventure for you, adjusting to a space, and I don't know, you'll learn something at least. And if I do that with enough people, I'll be able to collect a lot of awesome people here, and we can create things that have never been created before in the world. We can create a town unlike any other. We can create a center of thought bouncing around and excitement among people who are dynamic and selected for this. This is not just a YouTube show. This is a real experiment in how we can live. And there's a lot of details to that. And many people have come through. I haven't tried to collect people who wanted to stay. So I've specifically focused on transient people. That's been educational. It's one of the reasons there aren't more people here. I haven't had a lot of people here who wanted to ever be anywhere else. They're already busy on their own trip. They're travelers, or they have their own thing. They'll go back to their rich country and make lots of money. So now I'm recruiting for residents, which is a whole different game. I have to think about their whole life and their fulfillment and what the place can offer and what they can offer and how it all fits together. So picking residents is a whole nother game.